I am genuinely concerned about the Lakers, and I'm going to keep saying it, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again over the last couple of weeks. It's as simple as this. If Anthony Davis misses shots, this team has no chance. I mean, Anthony Davis is the entire offense for the LA Lakers. Their role players are front runners. And when I say that, I mean they're great for AD and LeBron when they're on. This is exactly what I'm talking about. There is a direct correlation between Anthony Davis being unstoppable and the Lakers winning, Anthony Davis missing easy shots, and the Lakers lose. And they don't have anyone who could step up. I mean, look at that. 12 points. 12 points a game in losses. That is just unacceptable. And think about these role players. They don't have the ability to step up. And it's also when they miss Avery Bradley, they miss Rajon Rondo. I still think the Lakers can win a championship, but let me tell you something. If they don't get Anthony Davis, A, dominating all the time, and or B, some help from some other role players, Lakers are going to lose to Portland. Here's the problem when it comes to the on-off switch conversation. It's not like they're the one seed playing in Staples Center in front of all the purple and gold fans, and they're going to ride the energy of the crowd. There's no such thing as turning it on. Everyone has the same court, zero fans. So if I'm a Laker fan, I am genuinely concerned. How about the Clippers? The Clippers are a mess. And here's the problem when it comes to the Clippers. They have no chemistry because they haven't played together. And Luka Doncic was absolutely amazing over the weekend, and he tormented the Clippers in the past. And then you saw what transpired with the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets, Joe Harris and the Brooklyn Nets. The Clippers are 3-3 on the season. The Clippers are just a flat-out, they're a mess. You know, Kawhi was excellent and single-handedly led the Clippers on a comeback, but they just don't have, look at this. You even remember that Marcus Morris Sr. was on the Clippers? You know, Pat Beverly has barely played. Lou Williams is into the chicken wings. And the Brooklyn Nets and Jacques Vaughn's team, you don't even know who the players are, and they're able to take care of business. You know, and I don't want to hear, well, you know, they could just turn it on. It's like I said with the Lakers come playoff time. Look, the Clippers haven't had the chemistry all year. They haven't played together all season from October until now. Someone's always missing. There is no reason for me to believe that the Clippers, I mean, that was a complete and utter disaster. That first quarter, that first half, they didn't even bother to show up. I know people are obsessed with their talent. I'll keep saying it. The Clippers have had zero chemistry all season long. The Milwaukee Bucks just continue to lose. And I've been trying to tell you this. I'm not surprised. The Milwaukee Bucks defense is offensive. I mean, the way they've played in the bubble, look at that. 5th worst in the bubble, giving up 121 points a game. You know, they had the 5th best scoring defense pre-bubble. Right now, they're all over the map. And they were just awful in terms of defense over the weekend. Very disappointing in terms of the efforts. And they've got the Raptors tonight. And I'll keep saying it. Give me the Raptors, and I think they're going to beat Milwaukee tonight. Give me the Raptors or the Celtics to win the Eastern Conference. I really think when it's all said and done that we are looking at a situation where at the end of the day, the Milwaukee Bucks are going to lose in the second round. I don't trust them. I don't trust their role players. Defense deplorable. I really think that anyone who says anything different, or I get this from Bucks fans on Twitter when you guys are watching the show all the time. I don't want to hear that the Bucks aren't playing hard. Please. Brooklyn exposed them. Luka exposed them. Miami, that was one of the games they won, exposed them, and they didn't have Butler or Dragic. They're completely playing hard. That first half last week against Brooklyn, in the biggest upset of the history of the NBA in the last 30 years, Giannis played in the first half. I don't like the feel at all for the Milwaukee Bucks.